Good morning, everyone. Here I am. As you know, this is Pastor John. I'm here at Christ Church this morning, Easter morning. I've just watched our youth group put on another wonderful sunrise service, as they always do. And I want to compliment each and every one of them for all of their hard work and for their editors who put that all together. I know it was a lot of work on the part of both the youth and the youth leaders who put that all together. And if you haven't seen it, I want to encourage you to find that link I'm going to put down below in this video. I want you to go and find that and see it. This is just a greeting. I wanted to be here at church since none of us can be here. You couldn't be here this morning. I know you wanted to be. I wanted to be here this morning on Easter morning and give you a greeting. So I'm going to turn some lights on. And we're going to walk into the sanctuary, and I want to say just a few words. So the church looks kind of the same. There are a few things look like frozen in time here from our social distancing. When everybody sort of went home, I started working from home. Dolores is really about the only one here. We got all the lights on now. We'll go into sanctuary. Oh, it's been a hard time. It's strange for us. It's strange to be here in the building by ourselves. I know Pastor Chris, if he knew I was going to come in here, he would have changed all the paraments just for a 1-minute video. I thought that was kind of a lot of work for. There wasn't a good point to that. Before, I am also remiss if I don't say something about Bob Wallace. Bob Wallace stepped up and volunteered to edit our Sunday videos. He's been doing that for the last several weeks. I think that makes our videos much more worshipful and just better. And it's a lot of work. I want to thank Bob for doing that. I think you should too when you see him next. Let's see. Also, don't forget, I want to thank you for being faithful and putting your offering in the mail. Please continue to do that, or use the giving portal on our webpage. I'll try to remember to put a link to that in our videos as well. Here's what I was thinking this morning. As we read the Easter story, and we're reading the story of John and Peter, and they run to the tomb. The tomb is empty. If you look around today, that's kind of how our church looks. It's Easter Sunday morning. Usually there would be a house full of people here, and it's empty. And the tomb was empty. They walked in, and they saw the linen wrappings that Jesus had been wrapped in, and the wrapping that had wrapped his head as well. And they just laid there on the bench. Jesus was gone. But you know what? The church was not in that tomb. Peter and John came to the tomb to find the truth. But the church was not in the tomb. Jesus was not in that tomb. And you know what? Just because we can't be here together in this building, that's worth remembering. The church was never in the tomb. And as beautiful as our building is, this is not the church. This is a great meeting place. This is a place where we come to find the truth. But this is not the church. The church was on the day of Pentecost when everybody got up out of their seats and went out into the streets and shared the good news with the people of the world. We come here to look in this book and learn the truth. We come here to hear the Word of God and to learn the truth so that we can become the church. and get out of our seats and go out in the streets and share the good news. And so maybe it's a valuable lesson for us to not be in the church just this once. Let's hope it's just this once. The church is not the church. The building is not the church. You, my friends, are the church. And so every day, I encourage you to remember, maybe this is a great object lesson that will stick with us. Remember that every day you get to be the church. Get out of your seats, go out in the streets, and tell the world the good news. Happy Easter, everybody.